Okay, guys, so I just got the Beocord 9000, you know, Bang & Olufsen Beocord 9000. I just arrived in my house. I just I won a bid on eBay, and I got it. You know, the owner says that the only thing wrong with it is the belts, which is a typical thing on these decks. The belts that go bad, you know, after so many years. So we're gonna open it and check it out. This is supposed to be one of the best cassette decks ever made. You know, the recording ability is very good. I mean, it's compared to the great Nakamichi 1000 CXL, which is the most expensive cassette deck that you can find in the market right now. You know. Okay, so let's open it and let's see what's wrong with it. So I mean, I did a video before for my another Beocord 8004, which is the second top of the line after this one. This is the top of the line cassette deck from a Bang & Olufsen, you know. So and it's the same, pretty much the same system, you know. So we're gonna remove one screw, two screws, and then kind of open it like a hood, you know, the top of the deck, and then we're gonna unscrew like three. We're gonna unscrew the cassette deck mechanism. Okay, so let me pause so I can remove this, loosen up the screws. Okay, guys. So you can see as once you lift it opens like a hood, like I told you. So this is so you see, you loosen up those two screws that I told you. You just open it like this, like a hood, and then you can find the cassette mechanism here. So you see, we have a 1, 2. And 3 screws, and then we have to remove I think it's this one, and this one right here. We have to disconnect it, and then the whole cassette mechanism is gonna come out. So let me start by loosening up the screws right there. Okay guys, so let me see. So you see, you removed this one. You see this one, I removed it from there. You can see the pins right there. Okay, and then I have to remove this one from here, this one right here, this one from here. You see, so this one's underneath this piece of metal here. So it's just have to kind of lift it like this. Let me show you. Let me see. So yeah, I have to press down very hard, and yeah, I need my other hand. So it will be this one and then this one too. You see, you have to remove this one too. So. And then this one. Okay, so it was 3 of them and 3 screws, and then we're gonna have the mechanism out. Okay, so I just discovered another one that you have to remove too. It will be this one right here. You see, you have to remove this one too. This right here, and then we're gonna have the mechanism out. So okay, we got it out. Now I can remove it. Let me see. Yes, there it is. You see. There's the mechanism right there. So you can see the belts. Yeah, they're gone, both of them. You know. So we're gonna replace them right now. I have this one right here. See the Capstan belt, but I don't have the other one. So I just order me more. So just to have, you know. I'm gonna have to kind of modify it a little bit with a different belt just to test it. I mean, I have this one, the main one. I have the main one, which is the Capstan belt. Okay, guys. So now we're gonna remove 1, 2 screws, and then remember the plate right here. And then I'm gonna have to clean it really well because it's very dirty in there. So you see, I'm gonna have to remove that old belt. You know, that's very nasty and greasy. You know. It pretty much turns into grease and it sticks to everything, so you gotta be careful when you do that. Okay, so let me take care of this now, guys. So you see, we have the cassette mechanism. So you have 2 screws. One goes here and the other one here on the plate. The one at the top is the shorter one, and the one at the bottom is a little bit longer. You know, so then you just remove this. I just noticed I have to remove one more. You see. You have to remove this one right here on the side. You see this one right here? that has to be removed too, so in order for this plate to come out. Okay, so let me take care of this now, and then we're gonna remove this little plate. I don't know what's the function of it, to be honest, but we gotta do it. We gotta do it right, you know. All right, so you see I removed the little plate, and then we have the triangle here, so you have 1, 2, and 3 screws, and that's gonna remove it, and then you can bring out the capstan, you know. Okay, so, and that's what we're gonna do right now. So let me remove those 2 screws that I have left. You see this one didn't have the screw here. I'm gonna have to find one like that one, okay, because I want to make sure this is nice and stable there, so there's no wobble when he plays the cassette, you know? So you see, once you remove this triangle, there you have the capstan there, okay. So I'm gonna have to clean all this, and you see this, you just pull this out of the mechanism, you see, and then you have you see, this needs to be clean. You see all that? I'm gonna have to clean it, and then I have a little bit on the motor too. I have on the motor spindles, I have some of that old belt. This one, the other one seems to be right. Okay, so let me take care of this now. Okay, guys, so now it's nice and clean. You see, I clean it with the alcohol. It's nice and clean now. And then I always put a grease. You know, you always want to put some of this grease. You know, some grease around the bearing. You know, around that's what you call that area, is a bearing. You know, so it kind of it plays very, very smoothly, you know. Okay, so let me put this back in place, and then we're gonna go and get the belts. Okay, guys, so here we have the Capstan belt for the Bang & Olufsen. So you can see the measurement, you see, of the 2 belts. So one will be a FBS, that's the one, FBS, flat belt that's small, you know, the flat belt small, 11 by 2. That's the one for the Capstan, and the other one would be SBS 8.6, the little one, you know, the small one. The little one's the one that goes right here on this area. So okay, I think it's to rewind and fast forward. Okay, so the one at the bottom, the first one will be the flat belt, you know, the Capstan belt, I'm sorry, and then the other one will be for the I think it's rewind and fast forward. Okay, so let me install them. Okay guys, so we got them installed, as you can see. The Capstan at the bottom of the spindle, and then you have the other one on the top, which is this one right here. So now it's perfectly installed. So now we're gonna put everything back together, and then that way we can start enjoying this beauty. Okay, we're gonna test it. Right. I forgot to mention too, I always put some grease on this area right here. You see, this area, I put some grease in there too, because this makes contact with this area right here. So the triangle goes like this. So you see there's some friction in there, so you want to make sure that that's nicely greased too. Okay, here we go. We're gonna put everything back together. Okay guys, so I got everything back together. I told you earlier that the deck was missing this screw right here on the triangle, remember? No, but it wasn't missing it. It was just that I didn't realize that I removed this cover, so there's the screw, you see? It just goes on top of it. I removed it, so I thought it was missing one of the screws for the triangle, but it did not. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna put it back together again. We're gonna put it on the deck, and then we'll be ready to test to see if it works. Okay, guys. So I put everything back together, but I had to open it again because you see it won't work. So I press rewind and fast forward play. It doesn't work. So I'm kind of eliminating things. So what I found out that the fuse, you know, this fuse right here, right here, is not working. So I already checked for continuity. There's nothing there. So I'm gonna put a A new one, the one that you want to swap it with is a 250 MA, which will be a 0.25 A, you know. So I'm gonna test this to see if it works. Okay, so let me try this now. So remember, a 0.25 A, 250 volts A. That's the kind of fuse you want to swap it with. Okay, they're the same size as you can see. All right, okay guys, so the fuse will be right there. You see, that's where the fuse goes. If you can see that right there, that's one of the ends, and then here's the other one right there. You see, so yes, I just look at your motor. It's gonna be behind your motor. As I have to kind of move it out of the way, you know, so I have a space to work in there. So for reference, you can see this transformer, and then you have this a part that we remove, you know, when we were changing the belt, and then we're gonna change the fuse, and then we go from there. Bingo. So you see the capstan is turning now, so that fuse is very important. So your deck is not gonna work if that fuse is broken. So okay, so now I'm gonna test a cassette now. Let me get me a cassette. Okay, I think I have one right here. Look, yeah, so I have one right here. So oh yeah, I gotta put everything back together. I'm sorry. Let me pause. Okay, so we got it. You see. So make sure you put this back together, because if you don't put it right, it's not gonna open. You know. So you see. And now close it. You always want to test it before you put the screws back over here that it opens. You see, yeah. You see, it opens now. So if you don't put it right, it won't work. So let's try the cassette now. Okay, there we go. Then we're gonna fast forward. There you go. You see, the motor's working now. And then rewind. Perfect. And now play. And you can see it's playing. Look like one of the channels is a little bit lower. I'm gonna have to, yeah. I still have to do a lot of adjustments, you know. So this deck comes with everything, you know. It has the original box, and all the tools that it had. You know, it has a cassette to adjust the azimuth. Yeah, a lot of different instructions, you know. So I'm very pleased I got it, you know. So let me get some headphones so I can test it. Okay guys, so hopefully it will work. This is a fine machine. One of my friends has one. That's how I know, you know. So he's a major, I mean, I'm a cassette collector too, but he's been doing it much longer than me. So he has the best decks that ever made, you know. So he told me about this deck that it really matches his Nakamichi 1000 CXL, you know. This is the deck he told me, and the Iowa ADF 990 and 770. Those decks are brilliant recorders, you know. Okay, so let me try some headphones now. Okay, so I got everything plug. Now I want to raise the volume on my preamp. Okay, and then we're gonna play some music. All right, here we go. Well, so I was able to repair it. You know, I'll be doing some tests for you. Yeah, really, very good, very great sound, very clean, very clear. You know, I wanted to tell you the way it sounds. You know, they have that how you say, Scandinavian sound. You know, very beautiful sound, very musical. You know, they sound like Tandbergs. That's the way I compare the Bang & Olufsen, like the Tandbergs, you know. And then this NAD has that Tandberg-like sound too, you know. I don't know why, but this one has a Tandberg-like sound. This one too, you know. I wonder if the Tandberg engineers have something to do with the engineering, you know. Yeah, this is a Danish from Denmark, you know. So and the Tandbergs are from Norway. So I wonder if they had any share of knowledge and information between each other, because that's the way the Bang & Olufsen sound like. I read a lot of reviews of people that they say that they are garbage and they don't really know what they're talking about. I mean, I'm a collector, so I can tell you, you know. I can tell you they sound really good. Even my Beocord 8004 sounds brilliant, and it records great too, you know. And this is a step above, you know. I can only imagine the way this one records. So I'll be testing some recordings in maybe tomorrow. You know, I'm kind of tired today because I had to work and then I had to come and work on this deck, you know. All right, guys. Okay, I hope you can repair your own Beocord too. You know, this is a majestic machine, so don't throw it away in the trash. Okay, let somebody else that loves analog sound have it. You know, but don't throw them in the trash. Okay, bye.